Hey guys, how are you? So, some of this stuff I've been giving you, I think, is maybe like on the edge of like the difficult, like the robot cube and the primary forms, drawing a lot of 3D stuff. I'm gonna do a simple one here, simple drawing for some credit you can get. We're gonna call this a pirate ship, okay? A pirate boat. So, get yourself a piece of paper. I'm doing this with Sharpie. You can do it in pencil though. First thing I'm gonna draw, it's like my baseline, but it's the ocean, okay? Then to make a basic ship shape, just do like what you would do in kindergarten, but then we're gonna make it fancier. 2 diagonal lines, right? Here's the bottom of the boat. I'm making it see-through so you can see through the water. Back here, we're gonna put like a rectangle. This was actually a bunch of rooms, like where the captain would sleep and stuff. Up here is the front, the bow. You come down like that. Now watch. I'm gonna do something fancy. I'm gonna come down here, and then I'm just gonna connect these like this. All right. I'm gonna come out here with a pole. Okay, the front of the boat is a bow. I'm gonna write that up here, if you don't know that. The back of the boat, maybe you know this, the stern, okay? And the right side, port is the left side. Starboard is the right side. Or starboard, people say. They don't say starboard. So here we go. We're gonna add some masts now. Ready? I'm gonna give this guy 3 masts, right? One up here. What the heck was the mast, by the way? It was a giant, believe it or not, it was like a giant tree trunk. All right, they needed really big trees to make these boats, because if it was one tree trunk, it would be less likely to break. And believe it or not, it would go all the way to the bottom of the ship. Okay, now we're gonna do a small mast back here. We're gonna add some sails to this, okay? So imagine there's a pole here. You make your sail with 2 curves, almost like a banana, okay? Makes it seem like there's wind in them, okay? There we go. I'm gonna do 2 up here. Again, I'm doing these fast, and I'm making these videos fast because you can always slow them down and rewind them. On the front up here, usually they would have a long, I'm gonna go behind this one, triangular sails that they could put up to catch some extra wind. Okay. Back here, the sail would be shaped like this. There'd be like a pole that they could raise and lower, and another pole here. So it was diagonal on top, the sail. Come down. This would be a big metal ring so it could move, okay? In here you want to draw boxes. What are these boxes? These are the windows into the captain's rooms. Okay, I'm gonna put some steps coming down here. Okay, up here, right? You guys probably know what this is called. The crow's nest, right? For the lookout. And you're gonna want to add, just because it's fun, some rope ladders, right? This is how the crew would get up and down the ship, and the ropes on it would look like a spider web. And these were literally rope ladders you could climb up and down, because people had to go up there and raise and lower the sails. Okay, you leave the sails up, when there's a storm, they'll get ripped to shreds. So you had to take your sails down in a big storm. I'm going to take a break on those for a second, because you could add more sails here. I'm going to add some cannons here, all right? You draw a square, 2 circles. Okay, that's a cannon. Looks like an eyeball a little bit, but it's supposed to be a cannon. Then you could have, draw a diagonal line. That's the door of the cannon, right? Close it in a storm. We draw some cannon ports along here. Those are the cannons in there. You can make a cannon coming out of the front of the boat. Why not? How about this? Got to have the steering wheel back here. Okay. Draw like a semicircle with some lines on it, right? Okay. Here comes the rudder. This would be connected to this thing. It's like two curves, right? It goes out and then out. So out, out, in here, right? A couple of metal plates would make a turn. All right. Let's see what else we need here. For fun, check this out. If you really want to make this a great drawing, what you do is you put a plank here of wood, and you have a guy here. Remember how we drew a person way back? Just using a rectangle, hands tied behind his back. He's gonna have to walk the plank, and we have sharks. Yeah, oh yeah, waiting for him. So basic shark body, check this out. I think I'll do a whole lesson on sharks down the road. But you make like that eyeball shape. Big fin here, littler here. 3 gills, right? Then they have like what's called like a smile for their teeth. Right? Big fin up here. Command arm, that's getting fancy, right? Oh, don't let me forget, we're getting near the end here. Foam on the front. And so I don't bore you to death, I'm gonna color this and I'll put up photos of it colored in with some crayons, all right? But this should be good enough to get, oh, how could I forget? Time out. I'm gonna have, since the wind's blowing this way, we gotta have a pirate flag. What pirate ship is a ship without a flag, all right? I'm gonna draw a skull up here. I like to always make one eye round and one eye like a diamond. All right, crossbones. There you have it, and you can color that in black. So now, you can do this, why not? You could add people to this too. Very easily, look, just a circle for the head. There's a dude with a knife, right? There's another guy, pirate hat, sword. All right, so you can put people all over this boat. Like I said, I'm gonna go color this in now, okay? But I'm gonna end the video. Have a nice weekend.